Good morning, everybody. This is Todd with the Forex Nitty Gritty Insiders daily video. Hope everybody had a good weekend and are ready to start the week off here with the Forex market. Just kind of scanning through here what's coming up this week. Monday, today, not a lot going on as far as major news announcements. Tuesday, we have quite a few things in the U.S. We've got employment stuff, personal spending income, Chicago PMI, CB consumer confidence. So quite a few things. Not major reports, but certainly things that, in volume can cause the markets to get a little bit jumpy. On Wednesday, the first day of August, we've got the ISM manufacturing PMI. We've got ADP non-farm employment changes. We've got an FOMC statement and the Fed funds rate, which, of course, anytime that happens, the markets can tend to be more volatile from what they say. And as we listen to what's happening with what the Fed is saying in the statement, that kind of directs what the market is going to do. Thursday, we have bank rates for the pound. We've got bank rates for the euro. So a lot of possible movement at the end of this week here, ending with the non-farm payroll on Friday, which can cause, again, some pretty significant movements with how the markets react to those. So what I want to do today is just kind of take a look at defining the trend on the daily charts. And obviously looking at the price action, and as the price moves through its swings of highs and lows, if those highs and lows are getting lower, we're going to say the trend is moving down. If the highs are getting higher, we're going to say that the trend is going up. Right now, looking at this Euro-US dollar pair on the daily time period, still looks pretty bearish. We can see a lot of the movement to the downside. We've got lows going lower, highs going lower. We're kind of at a point here where it's, it made a higher high than this previous high. And we need to see now if it can hold above this lower low to say that we have a higher high and a higher low. But right now we've got a pretty strong pullback going on the day here. And so we'll keep an eye on that. But overall, the primary trend, the direction that things are going on here, are to the downside. Now, I like to look at a 40-period simple moving average. So I'm going to put on here the moving average of 40. And if it's pointing down, then I'm going to say that things are more bearish than bullish. Not that we can't have a bullish momentum move like we saw last week where it kind of ran up, but overall, still fairly bearish in its movements. So if the price is moving down, and the price is, below that moving average, we're going to think that the bears are in control. Aussie dollar, we're kind of the opposite. Moving average is going up, price is above it, although anytime we are sitting at an area of resistance, then we've got to take into consideration the fact that it might start to pull back a little bit here. Pound, London Olympics just getting started. Seeing a little bit of a pullback here, kind of at a resistance point here where the price has kind of gotten to this area and is reacting off of that, coming down as sellers come back in to push this a little bit lower. US Japanese yen, we're sitting at a little bit of support here maybe in this area. Moving average is going down, price is below, so still bearish. If it breaks below this, we might be testing these lows back here from January. US Swiss franc bouncing up off of the moving average here, so the trend is up, the moving average is pointed higher, price is above it. So looking to get in on the highest high of the last three here would put us way up here. We just need to keep an eye on this for tomorrow because that might be a bounce point for the simple trading method. And last but not least, US CAD. We've got a pretty good channel being made here. We're sitting on this support line of the channel. We draw our upper channel here, and as it bounces between that, we could look for an opportunity to trade this. The problem right now is that the moving average is going down, price is below, so it's got a bearish trend, so we'd want to wait for it to pull back towards the resistance area and then enter in as it moves below the lowest low of the last three. All right, so that's kind of what's going on with the 6 major currency pairs here and their major trends. The reason why I bring this up is because we want to be able to know the direction that things are going in, or at least the momentum where things are pointed, so that as we start to trade, and if we go down to a 5-minute or 15 or an hourly chart, we can use that information to help us align ourselves in that same direction when we're looking for the simple trading method. So take that into consideration, and if you have questions, feel free to let me know. If not, we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll see how the market reacts between now and then. And have a great rest of the day, and we'll talk to you soon.